Right now, above your head, there are more stars in our galaxy than there are grains of sand on every beach on Earth. Hundreds of billions of them. Most are older than our sun, and many are quietly circled by worlds that have had billions of years to grow something alive. So the math is almost embarrassing. The universe should be crowded, it should be loud, it should be impossible to look up without bumping into somebody. And yet, when we point our most powerful instruments at the sky and listen, there is nothing. No signal, no hello, no reply, just silence. In 1950, a physicist named Enrico Fermi was walking to lunch with a few colleagues, half joking about flying saucers, when he stopped and asked a question so simple, it still keeps scientists awake at night. Where is everybody? Think about the setup. The galaxy is ancient. It is staggeringly large. It is full of stars older than ours, with worlds that had a head start of billions of years. If even a sliver of them had produced curious, clever life, some of that life should have spread, or sent something, or left a mark. The whole sky should be humming with neighbors. Instead, we get what scientists call the Great Silence. So where is everybody? Here is the part almost everyone gets wrong. People hear we searched and found nothing, and their brain quietly translates it into, nothing is out there. But those are not the same sentence. They are not even close. And once you see the gap between them, the silence stops sounding like an answer and starts sounding like a clue. Let me show you the first reason, and it has nothing to do with aliens hiding. It has to do with us, barely looking. Picture the entire search for alien life as an ocean. Every star you could aim at, every planet, every radio frequency, every single moment in time you could choose to listen, pour all of it together into one vast, dark ocean. Now here is the real question. How much of that ocean have we actually checked? In 2018, astronomer Jason Wright and his team sat down and added it all up. Every serious search for alien signals in human history. Decades of telescopes, projects, careful listening, all of it combined. And the fraction of the ocean we had searched came out to about one hot tub. A single hot tub of water lifted out of all the oceans on the entire planet. Sit with that for a second. Imagine scooping one bathtub of water out of the Pacific, finding no fish inside, and then declaring the sea is lifeless. You would never do it. You would laugh at anyone who did. And yet that is almost exactly what we have done with the cosmos. We dipped a single cup into an ocean of stars, saw nothing swimming in our little cup, and began to whisper the loneliest question there is. What if we are the only ones? So that is reason number one. Space is unimaginably big, and we have barely dipped a toe in. But there is a second reason the sky is silent, and honestly, it is even stranger than the first. Because finding another civilization is not only about where you look, it is about when. Here is what I mean. The universe is roughly 13.8 billion years old, and civilizations are not forever. They rise, they burn bright for a while, and then, for one reason or another, they go quiet. Now stretch all of cosmic history into one enormous line, billions of years long. Any single civilization is just a tiny glowing dot somewhere on that line. For two dots to ever find each other, they cannot just share the same space. They have to glow at the same time. They have to overlap. So how long have we been capable of listening at all? About 100 years. That is the entire history of human radio. A single century out of 13.8 billion years. Let me make that number something you can actually feel. Shrink the whole life of the universe down to one single year. The Big Bang is January 1st. Right now is the last midnight, New Year's Eve. In that entire year, how long have human beings been awake and listening for anyone else? About 2/10 of 1 second. One blink. Now think about what that really means. Imagine living your entire life with your eyes shut, opening them for exactly one blink, and then asking why you never saw anyone walk past. Whole civilizations may have risen and vanished long before that blink. Thousands more may still be ahead of us, not yet even born. The hallway could be crowded with footsteps in the dark. We simply opened our eyes for an instant, at one random moment, and saw an empty frame. Where everybody is matters, but when we happen to look might matter even more. And the two problems quietly make each other worse. Suppose a civilization is out there right now, broadcasting at full power. Their signal still crawls along at the speed of light, and nothing goes faster. Our own radio bubble has only reached about 100 light years out, into a galaxy that stretches 100,000 light years across. On that scale, everything we have ever transmitted is a single grain of sand. Their messages might still be racing toward us, centuries from arrival, and ours have barely stepped off the porch. It gets trickier still. This whole time, we have assumed they would even use radio. But why would they? We are a 100-year-old species trying to guess how a million-year-old one talks. They might speak in lasers, in neutrinos, in physics we have not discovered yet. A 2026 study suggested that the magnetic weather around other stars could blur an alien signal so badly that our instruments would dismiss it as random noise. We could be staring straight at the message and filing it under static. Or, and this is where it gets uncomfortable, maybe they can see us perfectly well, and they are choosing not to answer. Some scientists call this the zoo hypothesis. The idea that advanced civilizations know exactly where we are and deliberately leave us alone, the way we watch animals in a reserve without climbing into the enclosure. Others propose something colder, that the universe is a dark forest at night, and every intelligent species eventually learns the same brutal lesson. The ones who stay silent are the ones who survive. But the answer I cannot stop thinking about is the strangest of all. It is called the Aestivation hypothesis. On Earth, some animals sleep through the hottest part of the year and wake only when it cools. What if the greatest minds in the universe are doing the very same thing, just across cosmic time? A truly advanced civilization would likely live as pure computation, and computers run far better when they are cold. Right now, the universe is still young, still warm, still glowing with starlight. So the most powerful beings of all may simply be asleep, waiting, saving their strength for the deep, cold future, billions of years from now, when a single thought will cost them almost nothing. Not gone, just not awake yet, the same as us. So look back at everything we just walked through. The hot tub pulled from an endless ocean. The one blink inside a year-long life. The signals still in flight. The languages we cannot read. The watchers who stay hidden, and the sleepers who have not yet stirred. Not one of these says the universe is empty. Every single one of them whispers the same gentler truth. We are early. We are tiny, and we have barely begun to look. The silence was never proof that no one is there. The silence is just the sound a species makes when it has only opened its eyes for a moment. In one small corner of an ocean, it has only started to explore. So tonight, step outside and look up. Those hundreds of billions of stars are still there, older than our sun, patient as ever, waiting. We are not alone in the dark. We may simply be the first ones in our little circle to wake up, rub our eyes, and start to wonder where everybody is.